Hey, what's good, people? Team sheet is out, and really, this is the guy right here that we're talking about. He's the man of the moment, and really, right now, what we've got is kind of disappointing. It's a mixed bag. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. What it looks like he's gone for is the same setup that we had when we had our unbeaten run last year. So, last season, in my last video, you heard me talking about the fact that Xhaka cannot protect the back four, and if you're going to play that holding role, you need two. And when we were 22 games unbeaten last season, we had actually Torreira sitting next to Xhaka in that holding role, and that was able to protect the back four and a lot more of a cohesive unit than we have done of late. We really haven't tried that setup yet this season. So it looks like Lundberg has looked at the footage, he's watched some film to see what the personnel of this team has actually done well. And the only way to do that is to go back to the 22 game unbeaten streak and then look to see what worked in that setup. The down parts about it is you're going with Socrates. I mean, Mustafi, he's ditched. Mustafi's not even on the bench. Mustafi get kicked out of town long time ago. But he's going with the setup of Socrates, which, you know, and then Xhaka. These are the guys who have failed Wenger, they've failed Emery, and my friend, they will fail you. Yeah? So I hope this is short term, because if this is the way that you're looking to go forward, your interim job is going to be very short-lived. You cannot bank your job on these players. You just can't do it. So listen, fingers crossed. I'm not happy with the team sheet at all, though. You'd think that he's learned some lessons, and it looks like he's trying to play it safe. And let's see how that turns out. Anyway, on my way to the seat, and then speak to you guys later. So guys, it's Arsenal 0, Brighton 1. Now, this first half has been a complete disaster, if I'm honest. Again, we nearly let a goal in the first minute, just like we did against Southampton. I know what Freddie was looking for. Freddie was looking for that shape, and he's looking for the same type of reaction that we got from the 22 game unbeaten streak last season, and that's just not what's happening now. And I feel bad for these guys. Look, when things are going well, things are going brilliantly well, and your confidence is high. When things are not going well and your confidence is low, it's the worst place to be in. And right now, this is the worst place to be as an Arsenal fan and an Arsenal player. I mean, the fans are being hard on them on the sidelines and in the stands. And to be quite honest, I feel for the players. I feel bad for them because they're starting to get frustrated and have a go at each other on the field. Nothing that they do is right. The body language is poor. They're not working hard enough. And they're really at a low point in their game. And when things are like that, it just resonates throughout the team. It resonates throughout the fan base. And listen, we're hurting right now, guys. And I'm not even going to tell you or break down anything from the first half because nothing we did worked. Our shape is slightly better at the back end, but that was only at the beginning of the game. Now we've resorted back into just running around like headless chickens. We're playing the ball out at the back in front of 5 black shirts, which is just a disaster. It's an accident waiting to happen. When we kick it long, which has been quite a lot in this first half, nothing's happening. We're just hitting long balls over to Lacazette, who's been double teamed. So he has 2 men on him, both who are over 6 foot, and he's only 5'9", and he's getting swamped every time the ball comes down to him in the air. If we're playing Lacazette at a point man, play the ball at his feet where he's able to get control of it and put a move on and do something with it. Kicking 40-yard balls in the air is giving him no chance at all, and the ball's being repelled right back into Arsenal's half. I can't see a way how we're going to win this game unless Freddie does something drastic and changes it. So guys, listen, let's get back on this at the end of the game and then see where we are. Hey, what's up, guys? End of the game, Arsenal lose 2-1, and it couldn't have been any worse than what it was in terms of a performance. You come for your first home game in front of your fans, and you want to prove something to the manager that has given you a chance to deliver a result, and then you just come in there and you lay an egg and we lose 2-1. So many things was wrong with the performance in the first half, and look, you've tried every different system that you can under the sun with this team. You've swapped in personnel in and out, and you've moved the young players out of the team, and you literally got a team today which was starting of veterans, the same veterans that let down Emery and Wenger, and they've come out and they've laid an egg. And look, I've got to be honest, about 4 or 5 of them players on the bench, I probably would have started them today, because this team can no longer go forward with the failures of yesterday. And that means Socrates, Xhaka, all these players that you're playing who have failed you for years, you cannot build a team and you cannot build success with that setup. That is it, period. And when you see young players on there who are hungry, who are not careless, who have got the desire and the movement, and they never stop running, they never stop giving 100%, that's the type of things that the fans want to see. Look, if you're going to lose, you're going to lose, yeah? But at least go down fighting. And we really didn't see that until Pepe came on in the second half. When Pepe came on, just like he did against Southampton, he came on and he dialed it up to 11. There was so much energy, there was a lot of passion, every ball was being directed over to him. In fact, we were flooding them so much that Brighton put 3 players over on the left-hand side just to cater with what Pepe was doing. And then we had to bring on Turney for Klasnach in order to give us some width on the left. And Turney had a brilliant cross, which Martinelli got his head to, and the goalkeeper made a fantastic save. And that was really our only chance, if I'm honest. Look, this team is hurting right now. They're not playing well. They've gone 9 games without a win. They've lost their second game outside of the Frankfurt game, and obviously they nearly lost to Southampton at home. Everything has gone from this team. The confidence has gone, the home form has gone, everything's gone. And tonight's chance was Freddie's chance of putting his stamp on this team and getting this job. And Freddie hasn't done it. And again, it started with the poor team sheet. And any chance Freddie's got of taking this job right now, I think, is gone. I don't think putting them players on the field shows that there's any indication that Freddie Ljungberg can manage this team on a full-time basis. I think you need to get somebody in there who's just going to knock heads. Some need an arm around the shoulder, others need a kick in the backside, but the players are not getting it done, and it's got to come down to them. It doesn't matter which manager comes in there, it's really down to who you put on the pitch and how hard are they going to work for you. That's it from me, guys. Arsenal lose 2-1, and it's just downhill from here, guys. It's just downhill from here. Speak to you soon.